Hi guys, welcome back to the Karvin Katers Cooking Channel. Today we have a cakey fudge brownie. And what does that mean? Basically it's like a chocolate cake, but it's still fudgy enough to be called a brownie. And as always, we have our ingredients listed here, aka mise en place, and you guys can find that in the description box. We're gonna start off by adding our butter and our baker's chocolate to a bowl. Please don't be like me, make sure your bowl is large enough. Add our simmering milk and some salt because I already did that. Gonna set that off to the side, and then we're going to mix our dry ingredients, which is our AP flour, our baking soda, and baking powder. Like I said, don't be like me, my bowl was not big enough to mix any of these ingredients together, but here I am just playing with my bowls just because I screwed up already. But here we are anyways, right? So I'm gonna combine my white sugar and dark brown sugar together. Next, I'm going to add that to a bigger bowl where I can whisk it all together. And that is my chocolate sauce that I'm going to add now to that sugar. And we're going to whip that up until we get a loose chocolate sauce going. Now, if you were smart and better than me, you picked a bowl that's large enough to do all of this. So what you would have done is with your chocolate sauce, you whisked it all together. You add your sugar, and then you would add your egg. I wanted to scrape off the little bit of chocolate that I had in this bowl, so I'm whisking the eggs in there just to pick it up. And I'm gonna scrape that back into the bigger bowl and whisk that all together. Again, this is a nice loose chocolate sauce, you can say. This is our base. Alright, and then we're going to pour about half of our flour mix into our chocolate sauce. Don't at me, I know that was more than half, but follow the instructions down below, right? Those are right. We're going to whisk that up. We want to make sure that we don't over whip it, otherwise we're going to activate too much gluten, and those are the protein fibers that create, what causes our breads and baked pastries to, have form. We don't want to activate that too much right now. We want it to be nice and silky. So we're gonna whip this up. If you guys aren't comfortable with this, you think you're gonna overdo it, then just use a spoon. As you'll see, I'm going to fold in the rest of those chocolate chips with a rubber spatula. You guys can do that with the other half of the flour, as I suggest in the description box down below. I'm actually going to split this in between two pans. I have my regular sheet pan right here lined with parchment paper and some Pam spray. I'm going to just keep smacking it down as so, just so I can knock out any extra air. And then that little square pan over there supposedly is a brownie pan. So I'm trying to give it more use. Got to see how that works out. Somebody sent it to me. Alright, and we're going to stick this in the oven for about 25 to 35 minutes depending on your oven. Now with this, I would prefer you do the cake test or toothpick test. What you want to do is make sure that when you pull it out, you have just a little bit of moisture on there. You want a little bit of crumb. You want it to be just a little bit wet. You want to finish cooking it with residual cooking, because for brownies, you still want them to be fudgy. Now if you feel uncomfortable with that, go ahead and just cook them all the way through, but you're going to result in a drier pastry. Now, I hooked these up with Nutella, but if you guys want, you can use vanilla ice cream, or you can just eat it as is. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or compliments, you can drop a comment down below, or interact with me and see more on Instagram. Bye!